Yeah. Come on, ride the train. You ride it. Come on, ride the train. It's the choo-choo train. No, it's the Silver Bullet. Hey, Shagdog, Spitter, Swallow, Beer Review. Coors Light. Look at it. They changed the mountain on that or something. It looks all frumpy and shit now, don't it? It looks kind of more 3D, frumpy, Colorado Rockies. I mean, they do have the peaks on the other side, but before I think you could see the three peaks like right there. I guess they got it stretched out more. Interesting, huh? Coors Light Beer Advocate only gets a 51, 1 point less than a Busch, 4.2% ABV, and it's 1/10 of a point less on the ABV than a regular Busch. It's a American light lager. They say we use pure water from ancient aquifers, deep lakes, and Rocky Mountain springs to make a more refreshing beer as a vital ingredient. We're committed to loaded water stewardship, which is why we're partnered with our farmers to reduce water usage by as much as 25% while growing our high country Moravian barley. A 2-row lager malt made from 100% American-grown high country Moravian barley. It's what gives our beer a brilliant golden color, so they say. All right, let's get into it, right? And I probably just froze up because I switched tabs. I forgot I can't do that anymore because StreamYard did something. Anyhow, so pouring out pretty shittily too. Huh? Maybe the tab didn't open all the way. Okay. The tab did not open all the way, but okay. They get a point deduction because of that. Big head too, but I'm not sure if that's because the tab was half open and I was getting a shitty pour on it. Big head Todd. Yeah. Ooh, playoffs. That was one of the best Coors Light commercials. The other one was the dudes interviewing other coaches, like coach, ask them stupid questions, and they have the coach saying real things that they said, but they were pretty funny. While we're waiting for that head to go down, Coors Brewing Company was founded in 1873 by Eldolf Coors in Golden, Colorado. The beer became known as the Silver Bullet Coors Light because of the silver can. Coors Light is 4.2% ABV. It's marketed around being cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged. We were right. The mountains on the can turn blue when the beer gets cold. I guess they're kind of blue. Okay. Yes, Coors Light became available nationwide by 1991. The famous Silver Bullet Chill Train first showed up in commercials in 2005. I thought it was before that. 2005, apparently. 21 years ago. I didn't get one. Coors Light debuted in 1978. Did I say that? I must have missed it. Coors Light debuted in 1978. Okay, I guess I might have missed it. I don't know. There you go. Feel like dancing. Come on, let's get into this beer now. Look at that head sticking to the glass, kind of like a Miller High Life. That's what Miller High Life does. Although Miller High Life does it a little bit more. But look at all that stickiness to the glass. It's not sliding down the glass, so that's another negative point for Coors Light. Beer tab, gonna open them properly, and sticky head on the glass. On to the looks and the taste and all that. What's going on with my phone here? Anywho, all right, yeah, so the look, it's pretty light, but there is a light golden color to it, I guess. I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty golden, actually, for a light beer. More golden than I thought it was, but the light in here is not great. I don't have LED lights or anything, so I just spilled some beer. Right on my phone. It'll be all right. All right. Might have lost the train, though. Well, we still have the train. All right. All right, train. Settle down. I think it's stuck. All right. I shouldn't be doing that 3 times in a row. Okay, we'll turn that off. Might have got too much silver bullet on that shit. Holy shit. All right, let's get a little bit more beer in here. That's what I get for holding the glass low and trying to look at it like this. Might want to do this. All right, yeah, so I like golden color. Pretty clear, though. A little head, though. The head there is a little bit better, but before it was sticking on the glass. But like I said, I did give it a weird pour with that tab not opening all the way. Smells stronger than the regular Bush, actually. It almost smells a little grainier than the Bush. Not really too much sweetness in there. I swear they're using some of Miller's. It smells more like a Miller lately. I don't know. Let's try it. We'll find out. Cheers. Wow. The Coors Light tastes more pronounced than the straight up Bush, the regular Bush. More oomph to it, you know? Don't get me wrong, it's light still, but there's a little bit more going on, I think, than there is with the Bush. A little bit more flavor. A bit, not much flavor, but a little bit more than the Bush. Not bad. I've never really been a big Coors Light fan, but now that I drank a Bush and then drank Coors Light, and Coors Light has more flavor than a Bush. Of course, they downgraded the Bush. Supposedly, I think it was 4.6 at one time many years ago. It might have been even 4.85% ABV. Apparently, according to Beer Advocate, it's 4.3% now. So I don't know if that's wrong, or anybody that works at Anheuser-Busch, let me know. I didn't see nothing on the can. Couldn't find nothing on your website. That's actually a more refreshing lawnmower beer than the Bush. Maybe all these years, Jammer was right. He used to rave about how Coors Light was the best, you know, how the big light beers, Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, all the other light beers. He raved on about how Coors Light, and he liked Michelob Light also, but how it was pretty much his favorite at one time. And this is really hitting the spot right now. I might have to agree with him. Now, one thing I can say about Coors, more so than Budweiser or Miller, for some reason Coors, especially Coors Banquet beer, even the Coors Light or even their other subdivision beers, you know, the Keystone Light, I drink too many of those, man. I have the worst hangover ever for some reason. I'm not sure if it's the Rocky Mountain water, the silver bullet that the water is carried on, or whatever hell's going on with that silver bullet. I'm not sure, but I get the worst hangovers if I pound down some Coors Banquet or some Coors Light, you know, 6, 7 beers, maybe less. I have the worst hangover. I mean, a headache, a pounding headache for some reason. I think it's got to be the damn Rocky Mountain water. I'm just not used to that high elevation water, I guess. I don't know. Not bad, though. Let's get the rest of that in there. Yeah, not bad. The silver bullet. I couldn't tell if that was blue earlier. Now it's like white and gray. I don't know. It's very. I thought it used to be like a total white, and then it was blue. I don't know. Go back to your old cans. You could definitely tell it was blue back then. What kind of cancer-causing substance do they have in there that makes it turn blue, right? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's Googleize that. See how they do that. Let's check it. What type of substances or chemicals or whatever they use in Coors Light cans to make the mountains turn blue when the can is cold? Period. Could that be causing cancer just by touching the can? Questions. Always ask questions. This is taking a long time for that one. It's made with thermochromic ink on the outside of the can. I'm checking what's actually in the type of ink and whether normal skin contact is considered cancer risk. All right, we're checking 11 different websites right now. Man, I might be on to something. Shit, I just put my phone back in the beer I spilled earlier. Isn't that nice? Phone's going to smell like beer tonight at work. It's like, man, it's on my camera lens and everything. Right on Jammer's shirt. Wipe that beer off. Skyforce. All right. As far as getting cancer from touching the can, there's no good evidence that normal handling of Coors Light can possesses a cancer risk. The ink is part of the finished exterior printed, not loose chemical powder you are absorbing through your hands. Beverage can manufacturers also commonly put protective varnish over decorative inks. One interesting thing, older thermochromic chemistry sometimes use chemicals such as bisphenols, including BPA, but CTI says its current specialty ink have eliminated BPA, and several related bisphenols, and commonly with REACH, EUPIA, and United States USTSCA requirements. So I wouldn't worry, just like the government, I wouldn't worry about holding your Coors Light during the beer review. The bigger health concern associated with the beer is the alcohol you drink, not the blue mountains touching your hands. But you never know, right? You heard it here first. 20 years from now when they say, hey, people who touched the blue mountains end up getting skin cancer, which started at their hand and went their arm, man, or on their penis. All right. Yeah. Hey. Coach, let me see if my friend here could give me a couple, just like the old Coors Light commercials, give me a couple fake coach questions and answers. I'm going to ask the questions and you give the answers. Matter of fact, let me do it with your voice. Change your voice to a man voice. And let's do a couple funny coach, like the old Coors Light commercials where I'm asking the coach stupid questions and you answer with stupid replies. Give me a list of stupid questions to ask, or I'll just ask you anything. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to do the voice. All right, that's just taking too long. Probably should have done this with Jammer. Probably would have been fun. Hey, coach. All right, are you there?
Yeah, ready when you are.
Can you change your voice to a manly man voice?
I can't actually change the actual voice that you hear, but I can give you that sort of gruff energy. So,
yeah,
hit me.
You got to be like a football coach.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's do it then. Let's see if you can do it, huh?
All right, let's go. Hit me.
All right, coach. Man, this ain't gonna work. Let me hold on, coach. All
right, I'm here. Yeah, go for it.
Hey, coach, are you ready for this interview?
Listen, I'm here, aren't I? Go on, make it quick.
All right, coach, hold on. I gotta bring up my list.
All right, hurry up, quick. We have a little late.
All right, coach. How important is is it for the mountains to turn blue before kickoff with like Coors Light?
Listen, if those mountains aren't blue, you don't deserve to be on the field. That's rookie stuff. Next question.
All right, coach. Hey, coach, I got a question. Your team went 3-14. Do you blame the offensive line or the beer selection?
Look, we don't point fingers, okay? We execute. But if someone shows up with warm beer, that's a special teams issue. We'll clean it up.
That sounds special, all right, coach.
Damn right. Next.
All right, coach. Next question. Coach, is the silver bullet of Coors more of a passing beer or a running beer?
Listen, you run it till it's cold, then you pass it around the locker room. Fundamentals. Don't overthink it.
All right, I got it, coach. That's a good way of thinking about it.
Yeah, next.
All right, hold on, coach. Jesus. Coach, what's your game plan when somebody brings room temperature beer to the tailgate?
Same as any turnover. We ice it, we reset, we move on. Don't give the media any tape.
All right, I like that, coach.
Good.
Coach, do you mind if holding on a second while I take a sip of my tasty Coors Light?
Go on then.
Damn, coach, that Coors Light is delicious.
Damn right. Now get the mountains blue.
Hey, coach, my balls might be blue by the time this interview's over with.
That's on conditioning, not me.
All right. Coach, your quarterback says Coors Light is too cold, and he lost the locker room.
Listen.
Wait. Has he lost the locker room? Is what I meant. Sorry about that.
Look, if he can't handle a cold can, he can hand in the playbook. Simple.
Wow. So you're saying your second string might be starting next week?
Look, we evaluate everything. Film, effort, beer temperature, best man plays.
All right, coach, I get you.
Good.
Coach, one more question. I got a lot more, actually.
Yeah.
Coach, would you rather face the 85 Bears, Chicago Bears defense, or drink a warm six-pack?
I'd rather run Oklahoma drills in a hailstorm. Warm six-pack? That's not football. That's punishment.
All right. Hey, what do you think about the wishbone formation? You think they should use that in the NFL?
Look, you want to bring back the wishbone? Only if you're trying to surprise your own offense. You want cute? Go watch Pee-wee. We're here to win, not time travel.
But I love the wishbone formation, Coach.
Then you line up back there and take the hits. See how much you love it after 3 and out.
That's probably true. How about the Delaware? You like the Delaware?
Listen, the only Delaware I know is a state, and we're not calling any place from a map.
Well, you might want to call it from a basement if you're in Delaware, right?
If that's where you're scouting from, explains the questions.
Yeah. There was some guy there a couple of years ago scouting from the basement all season long, right?
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a real film junkie.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Throws. Oh, yeah. He grades throws by flashlight, you know?
Yeah.
4th and long.
4th and long, all right. All right, Coach. A couple more questions. Coach, The mountains aren't blue yet. Are you considering calling a timeout?
Look, clock's running. No timeouts for cold beer. You plan ahead. Ice is part of preparation. We don't waste timeouts on rookie mistakes.
Wow. Coach, now you're the first female coach in the NFL. Do you feel discriminated against or anything about from the men or other coaches?
Look, doesn't matter who's on the sideline. If you could coach, you coach. I don't need a parade. I need first downs. Respect's earned between the whistles.
So with you as a coach, are you going to keep some of those swinging Richards or are you going to bring in some of the bitches?
Look, we bring in football players. Anybody who shows up, does their job, protects the ball, finishes drives, they play. Rest is noise.
All right, I got you, Coach. I got you. Coach, is drinking directly from the can considered an illegal formation?
Only if you line up offsides with it. Just don't full start before it's cold. Fundamentals, reporter.
Huh. Thanks. Coach, shotgun formation, yay or nay?
All day. Gives you vision, space, options. Just don't turn it into a circus. Execute.
Coach, what are the top 5 defenses in the world, and could they ever climb the mountain to reach the silver bullet?
Huh. That's really immaterial, reporter. First rule of football, get the beer cold. Second rule, don't question the mountain. Third rule, if somebody brings warm Coors Light into my locker room, they're running wind sprints till the rookies freeze over. Now quit worrying about the defense. The only coverage I'm interested in is making sure that six-pack stays covered in ice. Next.
Coach, that was pretty damn good. Coach, I didn't even grade this beer yet, Coach. You think I should go ahead and give my score?
Listen, do your job. Give the score. Make it quick. No long speeches. You spit or you swallow, no pun intended. Then move the chains.
Coach, I'm going to give this Coors Light, especially with you on the sideline running things, a C plus and a swallow and a quarter. What do you think about that?
Listen, C plus? Look, not pretty, but we'll take the points. A swallow and a quarter? That's game management. Good ball.
Now, Coach, do you flirt with the ball boys?
Listen, we keep it professional. They spot the ball, I spot mistakes. Keep your head in the game.
Damn, Coach, you're ruthless.
Damn right.
Coach, what do you think about my buddy Jammer? You think he should show up next week for next week's game?
Availability is a skill. If he shows up, maybe he gets a snap. Don't show up. That's a DNP for the season.
That's a what for the season?
DNP. Did not play. Next.
That's a good one, Coach.
Right.
Coach, would you start Jammer as your starting quarterback next week?
Look, we'll see who's standing and who shows up. Shows up on time. In shape, ready to go. Practice tells. If he's there and prepared, maybe. If not, clipboard duty. That's football.
Hey,
right.
Are you saying Jammer is kind of late most of the time?
Listen, if the shoe fits, I'm not checking his alarm clock. I'm checking the huddle. Show up. Otherwise, next man up.
I agree, Coach. I agree.
Right.
Coach, could I be your assistant?
Listen, you want a whistle? You earn it. Show me you could keep time, keep the players on schedule, and keep the beer cold. Then we'll talk.
Well, I definitely keep the beer cold. I try to keep Jammer on the schedule. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. 1 out of 2. isn't bad.
All right.
All right.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for joining us today on the Spit or Swallow Beer Review. I appreciate your insight, your knowledge, and your uncanny wisdom of the game and of beer.
Keep it cold, keep it short, and for God's sake, protect the ball. I'm out.
All right. Goodbye. Well, that was Coach. What a great interview. Well, that'll do it for this one, Spit or Swallow Beer Review. Shagdog. Maybe I'll do a drinking and thinking. Maybe I'll bring Coach back in a different character. Who knows? Maybe I'll tell Coach to act like Jammer. We'll see. Spit or Swallow Beer Review, Shagdog. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. That's right, y'all. Thanks for watching Spit or Swallow Beer Review. Subscribe, comment, like. We'll see you next time.